This is the story of the queen bee. Once upon a time, there was a poor widower who had 3 sons. Tired of enduring hardships, the 3 brothers set out into the world in search of an opportunity to improve their lives. One day, as they passed through a field, they saw an anthill. The 2 older brothers wanted to destroy it to watch the ants scatter in fear, carrying their own eggs. The youngest, however, told them, "Leave the ants alone. I won't allow you to disturb them." They continued on and reached a lake, where many ducks were swimming. The 2 older brothers wanted to hunt some of them to roast. The youngest, however, told them, "Leave the ducks alone. I won't allow you to kill them." Passing through a forest, the 3 brothers saw a beehive attached to a tree. There was so much honey that it was dripping down the tree trunk. The 2 older brothers wanted to light a fire at the base of the tree to smoke out the bees and get the honey. The youngest, however, told them, "Leave the bees alone. I won't allow you to burn them." They walked a bit further and arrived at a castle that seemed to be abandoned. When they entered through the gates, they found hundreds of stone statues scattered throughout the castle, statues of soldiers, servants, and nobles. They began to walk through the castle, and at a table in a vast hall, they found a letter that said, "This castle is enchanted. All the people who lived here were turned into stone statues. All intruders will also be turned to stone unless they complete the 3 challenges that can break the spell. The one who breaks the enchantment will receive great treasures. Each of you enter a room and await instructions." They were afraid, but the possibility of receiving great treasures excited them. So, each of them entered a room in the castle. The next day, in the room of the eldest brother, a note appeared that read, "Go to the castle garden and find 1,000 pearls hidden in the grass." The eldest brother spent the entire day searching for the pearls, but found only 100. At the end of the day, he was turned into stone. The next day, in the room of the middle brother, a note with the same message appeared. "Go to the castle garden and find 1,000 pearls hidden in the grass." The middle brother also spent the day searching for the pearls, but found only 200. At the end of the day, he too was turned into stone. The next day, in the room of the youngest brother, a note with the same message appeared. "Go to the castle garden and find 1,000 pearls hidden in the grass." The youngest brother spent the morning searching for the pearls. But it was so challenging that he began to cry. Suddenly, many ants appeared, bringing him the pearls they had found. Then, he remembered the ant hill that his brothers wanted to destroy, but he had prevented them from doing so. Thus, he managed to gather the 1,000 pearls and returned to his room. The next day, another note appeared in his room. It read, "Go to the lake and find the key to the castle tower." When he reached the lake, He became desperate because it was fast, and finding the key seemed impossible. Then he started to cry. Suddenly, many ducks appeared and began to dive. After a while, one duck approached him with the key in its beak. Then he recalled the ducks that his brothers wanted to kill, yet he had intervened to save them. Thus, he obtained the key and returned to his room. The next day, a note appeared in his room that said, "Take the 1,000 pearls to the highest tower of the castle. Use the key to open the door. There you will find 3 stone statues. One of them is the princess. Give thee 1,000 pearls for her. This will break the spell. Know that the princess ate honey before being turned into a statue." The youngest brother stared at the statues for a while and couldn't imagine which one was the princess. Desperate, he began to cry. Suddenly, he noticed a queen bee entering the tower and landing on the mouth of one of the statues. Then, he thought of the beehive that his brothers sought to destroy, yet he had thwarted their plans. So, he handed the pearls to the princess. Instantly, the spell was broken, and all the statues in the castle came back to life, including his brothers. The princess thanked him and gave him many treasures as a reward for breaking the spell. So, the 3 brothers returned to their father's house filled with treasures. And they all lived happily ever after. Remember to like the video and subscribe to our channel to watch the next videos. Bye!